Amazing to have your footage cut.
Yeah, I love Cole!
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Part of it's 19, 21, 22,
like that.
24. Two of them are in medical school. And, well, one of them's still in college, but going to medical school. One's in medical school.
We'll start in just a few minutes.
One's in
a moment or two. Dr. Rand Paul. Rand is a physician. Physician from Bowling Green, Kentucky, making his first run for public office, and he's in the Republican primary for the U.S. Senate. Dr. Paul.
Thank you very much. In being in favor of coal, I say I would be in favor of coal if we had no coal. Because if we own no coal in Kentucky, the people who want the cap and trade, who want to put a tax on everybody, it's a tax on every working man and woman in this country. It's a tax on every retired person who's on a fixed income. It's a tax we can't afford now, particularly in a recession. We don't need to raise taxes. Not only will I vote against cap and trade, I'm going to be here next Monday in front of John Yarmouth's office telling John Yarmouth, you want to vote against coal, you want to vote for cap and trade, we're going to bring you home. Not only do I want to facilitate the process of giving permits from the EPA, I want to sunset all regulations from the EPA, make them start over next year, and justify every regulation they have. What is particularly galling about the EPA is that the EPA says, Congress, if you don't pass cap and trade, we'll do it anyway. This is an out-of-control regulatory agency that thinks that they create law. We create law through our representatives. The regulatory agencies should have no power to create law out of thin air, and I will fight them at every step. Now, sometimes in other parts of the state, people say, oh, we're against mountaintop removal. I say travel out there and look at some of the flattened areas. I would say travel out there and look at the process. To me, it looks like a quarry. Are these people against quarries? It's ridiculous. I've seen the flat land out there, and I've talked to the people in Hindman who have a baseball field and 800 elk roaming on flat land, that they're not unhappy about having some flatter land out there. To me, though, it's about property rights. It's about who owns the property. You have no right to pollute your neighbor's property, but your neighbor has no right to regulate your property as long as you're not polluting them. It's about private property. It's about defending our state. It's about defending freedom, and I will defend it at every step if you elect me your U.S. Senator. Thank you for coming. We have one one guy who sends us $12 every paycheck. You know, it's just amazing, the regular people. And here's what galls me about the other side. The other side raises money from AIG. AIG's gotten $180 billion more taxpayer money, and they're holding fundraisers for candidates. That's what's really galling, really polar opposite between the campaigns is we got a grassroots momentum campaign for the Tea Party. The other side is in Washington, D.C., raising money from AIG, lobbyists. You know, that's what's wrong with our systems. The lobbyists, for all of their clamoring for more money.
Great.
Thank you.
Red.